Without further ado, let's welcome Khalid in the building, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got this great record that I heard is called Location. I love the record.
Right.
What is the influence behind writing that record?
Location was I had went to Atlanta for one of the first times that I've been to Atlanta, and I met with my producer and friend Sixteenth. We had got together. He plays all these different tracks, and I don't know, I wasn't feeling it until I heard the beginning of Location. It's like, it was super digital. I was feeling it, and I made the chorus in I made the chorus in Atlanta. I took it back to El Paso, and I invited all of my friends in the studio. I invited my mom, and I recorded the song in front of them, and it kind of wrote itself. It was just about, I guess, the sense of digital love that we have, kind of like the new era of digital love. It was my take on the irony of using your phones to not use your phones. I'm like, send me your location and let's connect on a mental level. Let's put our phones down for a second. And I feel like that's life right now. You gotta call a Uber to get where you gotta go, shop, put your phone down, all that, but you still gotta call a Uber to leave. You know, you gotta send a text to somebody, be like, oh, where you at? Pull up, blah blah blah. So it's crazy that our era in life right now is so controlled by electronics.
And speaking of that, you said sometimes whenever you see haters in the comments, you use that as motivation. But
Yes.
is there ever a time where you're just like, man, I wish they would just shut up?
All,
You're like, just leave me alone, man. I'm just trying to do my thing.
all the time. So I had to kind of force myself to not even look at what people say about me, because unless it's positivity, then I don't need it. I don't really need negativity
I like
in my
that.
life, because you surround yourself with negativity, then you become a negative person.
I just block people. I
Yeah.
block so quick.
Click block right
yeah,
there.
that's
Just
pretty
so
much
fast.
it. Oh, you
Just
don't like this picture? You're blocked.
all of that, yeah.
I'll fix it for you.
Block button game is strong. Super
Right.
strong. Just a block. That's all it takes.
All right, cool.
Now, with the dating thing you were talking about,
Right.
are you more into OkCupid? There's
Tinder?
Plenty of Fish, Tinder,
actually-
I'm a
Match.com.
Tinder person.
I've actually never used a dating service.
No?
No.
Have you had
Didn't
enough
have
problems
to.
without it?
I didn't have to. I'm in high school.
Ooh.
I was in high
Okay.
school.
Yeah.
In high school, everyone's in your face. You
Right.
walk, you're in class, you see somebody, you're like, oh, yo, what's up? Let me get your number, blah, blah, blah.
Well, okay, so considering that you've seen a lot of things within the past couple of months,
Yeah.
do you remember the oldest woman you hit on? What the age was? What type of game do you have? Like, are you like, hey,
I
go ahead
don't
and
really
claim me on your
stretch over
taxes,
like,
girl?
I was 18. I don't really stretch over 21.
Okay, you trying to get them drinks for free, huh?
I
Alright.
kind of like people or girls around my age.
Okay.
So since being on tour, what's some of the places that you traveled to that you really enjoy?
I really enjoyed Toronto. It was dope, especially going to a different country and seeing people who were affected by the song, singing all the words was cool. I liked Santa Ana because it was my birthday, and they brought out a cake.
Oh,
and that
that's
was
nice.
dope. Yeah,
Well, I'm sorry, we had no clue. Otherwise, we would have got a cake.
y'all
and-
slack.
I
It's all good
know.
though.
Well,
I'm
you
not
know, and
tripping.
this is really special because today is your last day of
Last
being
day.
on tour for
Yes.
right now. Because I know you get to go back kind of home. You get to
Right.
go back over to Europe,
yeah.
and you get to travel.
Yeah.
So how's that going for you? Excited? You got any people in Berlin waiting to throw their draws at you yet?
Oh,
I'm actually more excited to see the friends that I grew up with, and I invited them to the shows. I got a couple of people coming to my Paris show and Berlin and all of that, so that's gonna be cool. I really want to take the time to go back to my hometown and to walk around and kind of see how things have changed since I haven't been there for 6 years.
right.
So I feel like that's gonna be really special.
Oh, cool. Okay, so you just released this new shot down video.
Yes.
What is it that people are watching? You know, I checked it out and I'm like,
It's life. It's realistic. You're so interested. We as people, our natural thing inside of us is to care about other people. You find someone, you care about them, you build a relationship, and then you're good. But there's some people who they just give out their cares to
Right.
too many people. And
well, do you ever get annoyed with your generation? Because it seems like it's an instant gratification. Okay, I see this person, but I see this other person over here. Do you ever get like annoyed by that, like, and think like, man, what is wrong with everyone?
I feel like it just takes a sense of maturity to kind of separate yourself from that thought process. People who feel as if there's so many people, so I gotta hit up so many people, they just need time to mature. And I feel like it's either life or reality is gonna hit them. And
Okay.
loneliness is something that will hit you in the face.
Where did you get all this wisdom from, your mama?
Military.
Military, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm like
Yeah.
shocked. There's guys my age that don't even have this type of game right now. Just saying.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
All right, so you have an album being released on the 3rd of March,
3rd.
and it's
yeah.
called American Teen.
Yeah.
Take us through the journey of what that album is going to sound like. Why should we buy your album?
I feel like American Teen is kind of the self-introduction to who I am as an individual because I am American. I'm African American. I'm 19 now, and I accept the fact that I have emotions, which a lot of people don't really have the comfort or don't have the ability to kind of accept. So I feel like telling the story in my perspective gives people the help to be like, you know what? I feel this. I'm going through this. And you know what? Here it is. Because I feel like each song is so personal to me because I wrote every song on the album. So I feel like what's a better way to truly let someone know who you are as an individual by giving out your journal to everybody? I mean, like, you know what?
Aren't you nervous about that though?
Yeah, but it takes a lot of vulnerability, and
Yeah.
I feel like for me to excel as an individual on a mental level, I have to let people know who I am and give it all out instead of, faking it and being like this is me when it's really not. Like,
Right.
I think that's whack.
Okay. All right, I think we should get into some listener questions.
Yeah.
Hopeless, what inspired that song? It's an awesome song. There's
Oh,
no name on here.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh, dope.
Yo, Adrian.
Hopeless is my acceptance of the fact that it was after I had gotten to this big breakup, and I was like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Well, all of this hasn't worked out so far, so I guess I'm just a hopeless romantic. And I felt like it was a form of therapy for me. Eventually, I was like, you know what? Like, I'm surrounded by all these questions, like, why did you two part ways? But if
Right.
my memory is right, you're the one that left.
Ooh, that's just uncomfortable. All right. All right, where do you see your career going from here?
Up.
Simple enough.
Boom.
I like
there
that.
you go.
What was the inspiration for you to want to become the artist you are now? And that's from Jersey.
My mom, because this is something that my mom wanted to do. Before the military, she was singing, and it didn't really work out for her, and the only option that she had was to join the military.
Right.
She joined the military, she had me. She's like, you know what, I can stay in, and I can support my child and give him a fundamental life, or I can leave and chase my dream, and she stayed.
Yeah.
And luckily, seeing her grow up and still, because she sings in the Army, that's her
Right.
job. Seeing that kind of inspired me. I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to push for this for her so she can live her life through me.
Are you ever going to have your mom on any of your projects?
Yes. I was gonna stutter on that, but I feel like it would be great
Yeah.
because my relationship with my mom is so strong. We're so comfortable with one another.
Mhm.
And she's one of the best singers that I've ever heard.
That's dope. That's
no,
so nice.
No gas, not gassing her up or anything.
What's your mama? You better guess your mama. All right. What is or who is Location about?
It was about this girl, Amanda.
Amanda. Do we like Amanda? No.
We don't talk anymore.
Amanda, we're coming for you.
So
all
it's,
right?
it's about somebody else.
Don't be calling him when he wins a Grammy, okay?
Please don't.
Bye, Amanda. Like, bye, Felicia. All right. Can I? Oh wait. Oh, I think that's it. Pretty much it. We're doing through them. So yeah.
Dope.
All right, everybody,
awesome.
put your hands together for Mr. Khalid. Remember, he got his album American Teen dropping March 3rd.
Yeah.
You can actually pre-order it now. Already
Yeah.
got mine set on the
with it.
iPhone, man, so I'm with it.
Dope.
So don't take advantage, don't leave my heart damaged. I understand that things go a little bit better when